Hello, and welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. It's gotten to the place where I almost hate to pick up my phone and, scroll through it because I know I'm going to see something's been recalled. I mean, everything's been recalled. They probably have even had a recall on dirt. Who knows? But we know they do. Pardon me. They quote unquote can't recall the air, but they do say, oh, well, air pollution and climate control and all of this. But if they could, they would recall the air. But everything has been recalled. Things that we would never imagine. I get it, because people do have allergies. And so when you forget or omit to say that, hey, this product, got dairy in it, or this product got this in it or that in it. But I notice they never say how, well, I won't say never, but very few products say how hot something is. You know, I bought something this week and I went to eat it, got ready to enjoy it, and it set my mouth on fire. I looked at the label. I didn't see anywhere where it had one pepper, two pepper, where it was any mentioning of spices. I was like, oh yeah, they should have recalled this because, hey, this just blew my taste buds all the way off. But everything has been recalled. In the automotive industry, and this is well-known fact, you can look it up. I looked it up. In the automotive industry, it was over uh, 1,000 car parts and car seats and things related to automobiles that we had a recall. But they don't tell you these things, and then when you take your vehicle to the service department because you've looked it up, they be like, no, 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 we ain't got no recall on that. They only want to acknowledge the recall if somebody's life has been taken. Then it's, oh yeah, bring that in, bring that in, bring that in, bring that in, bring that in. Other than that, you look it up, you take your car in and you say, well, yeah, right here, it says that this part is bad and, it's got a recall on it. The dealers will not just up and say, oh yeah, we'll fix that, bring that on in. But they know that the recall is out there, but they won't tell you that. They won't tell me that. And even when you take them proof, they don't want to acknowledge that. But there's thousands of recalls on food and everything. Recalls on spices, recalls on soap, recalls on this, recall on that, recall on meat, recall on dog food, recall. Also, public knowledge. There have been 904 entries on recalls. Now, this year has just started, mind you. This year has just started, and there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm looking at 10 recalls in this year alone. And once again, like I said, I understand. And then there's levels, level this and level that and level this and level that. Oh, well, right here, it's okay. We know it. We acknowledging it. If you got it, just kind of throw it away. If you got your receipt, like really, who keeps a receipt? We would have paper up to here if we kept a receipt waiting on something to be recalled. They'll say, well, level this, it's not bad, And level this, oh, the company acknowledging they snatching it off the shelves because they don't want that lawsuit. And I get it. You don't want people to be harmed by not stating something. But then they missed And I've never seen this. I've never seen this. I'm not saying, it hasn't been out there because I don't do a lot of reading of the news paper and, and all of that stuff. So I don't do a whole lot of that. But social media is a wonderful thing. But I've never seen where it says, hey, there's a recall on sin. I've never seen that. I have never seen nowhere where it says, hey, there's been a recall on sin. There's been a recall on your spirit. Your soul. I've never seen anything. Hey, there's a recall on your soul. You can give back your sin. Matter of fact, somebody bought your sin. You don't even gotta worry about it. You don't even just throw your hands up and say, I surrender. Take it away. You know, and not just one person, anybody, everybody, not just for those that are living now, but for years to come. They're going to recall on their spirit. Wow, I've never seen another person either say, hey, there's a recall on your spirit, man. You ain't got to walk around carrying all that heavy weight and sin. Because Jesus redeemed you. He paid a price. You know, if you take something back, like I said, recall, you might get your money back. You may not get your money back. They might give you a runaround. But Jesus gave his precious blood to recall back your soul. Yes, it's good to be concerned about stuff now that can harm us. But hey, if we chance get hurt by the stuff that they're recalling us, then we're going to be dead and gone. And where are you going to be? Where is your soul going to come to? So, yeah, there is a major recall, one that people don't talk about often, but I'm putting it in there. There's been a recall on your sin sick soul. There's a recall. Don't worry. Just surrender. Just say, Lord, I thank you for purchasing my sin, for redeeming me. So I don't have to worry about the life, as we say. I won't have to worry about where I'm going to spend my eternity at because you reclaim my soul.